And pardon my voice. I'm kind of fighting off a little cold. So
All right, but before we talk about intention, or before we talk about the crystals and placing them in your hands, we're going to talk first about intentions and manifestation, because that is what this whole thing is about when it comes to abundance and prosperity.
Very true.
All right, so when it comes to intention, that is one of those things that we talk about in terms of wanting to place a particular reason for why you are doing a meditation, a ritual, any kind of manifestation that you're working on. So, with your intention, you are going to have a specific focus. So, for example, when it comes to abundance and prosperity, you want to focus your intention on those two things, right?
Yeah.
So, what we do is we often put our desires of what we would like into what is a ritual or some kind of meditative practice, so that we are able to create for ourselves what it is that we put into this intention and manifestation. Can you add a little bit to that?
Correct. Yeah. So the crystals, right? What's that all about? Well, they're used kind of as mental reminders, but also as anchors, and they remind us of certain natural earth processes that go along with what we're trying to manifest. So
and manifestation isn't magic.
Exactly.
It is alignment, aligning yourself to what it is that you are wanting from your life. So if what you want from your new year is abundance and prosperity and trying to bring forward the things that you need, whether that's money, whether it's abundance in terms of just being able to have everything that you need to feel healthy and happy and at home, these crystals and items are going to help you to make that come true for yourself by allowing you to intentionally manifest that abundance and prosperity.
Yes. And the stones kind of work on different aspects of manifestation, like foundational work. There's some stones for foundational work. There are also stones for structuring your life toward manifesting whatever you're trying to manifest. So some of the crystals and stones work on different parts of the manifestation process.
Let's give an example.
Sure.
So let's start with our first thing. All right, so let's start with moss agate, since it's right here.
One of my favorites. Sorry.
Yes, what we love about moss agate is that it has beautiful growth patterns inside of it. And it takes a long time for this to grow. It's really reminding us that if we want prosperity and abundance in our life, we are going to have to grow it intentionally, purposefully, over time, put the effort and the
energy.
Work into it.
Yeah, the work and the energy. And you can see this is a beautiful specimen. This one is actually going to be available on the website right now. And it looks like there's organic matter inside, but that's actually not organic matter. Those are little dendritic shapes that are different minerals and inclusions, things like that. It definitely looks like moss, but it is not organic matter. It's just a beautiful pattern that this earth has produced through time and pressure.
And this item, as well as all the other items that we have on our live stream today, are going to be available in real time on our website. So oakanamethystboutique.com is where you're going to find all of these items becoming live as we're talking about them. So this moss agate tumble, as well as any of the other ones that are here, are going to be available at oakanamethystboutique.com.
It's true. And hi, Aaron and Stephen, Stephen or Stephen, whichever you prefer. Hi.
All right, let's look at another specimen of something that
I'm
allows
excited.
us
I'm really
to
excited.
manifest and work through rituals so that we can gain abundance and prosperity.
Okay, which one?
Let's do citrine.
Beautiful.
All right, citrine has this beautiful golden color. Let's see, here we go. And it is often aligned with abundance and prosperity. And these are our citrine points. Gorgeous and beautiful specimens.
Yes, and they're pretty raw. You'll notice natural chips, that happen in the process of them just kind of falling off the large geode or the cathedral. And yeah, that's citrine. Joy in the past as we come up to the new year. Joy is something we should all have in our hearts as the sun begins to return. And also a wonderful prosperity stone.
All right, and these are available on our website as well. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. In addition to the citrine points, we have citrine bracelets. This will remind you every time that you wear it to work hard toward your abundance and prosperity.
You
To
wanna throw a couple in there.
okay,
I'll just kind of put them on your.
there we go.
There we go. That looks better.
That this is something that you're manifesting for yourself. You can put your thoughts into this bracelet as you're holding it, as you're touching it. You can, sometimes I take it off and just kind of meditate by going like this.
Like mala beads.
Yeah. And just
Or
kind
rosary
of
beads.
think about all the abundance and prosperity that you are bringing towards yourself every time that you think about it. And putting your goals toward abundance and prosperity, creating those goals for yourself that are long lasting, that are going to help you to remind yourself, hey, if I have this bracelet on, it's going to remind me not to spend extra money when I'm at the store.
Yeah.
And to create for myself a wealth in my bank account, knowing that, okay, this is my reminder. I want to grow prosperity. So I'm going to remind myself I'm not going to get the extra things just willy-nilly at the store today.
That's true.
So that's one example of how you could use that.
And part of citrine's use in manifestation is just kind of a call to action. Just remembering to do the action. I mean, that's pretty important, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So we've done citrine, moss agate. Would you like to do the bell? Are we cool? Or do we want to do the bell yet? Or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, let's do
We can
it.
Do this one.
All right.
I don't know if I was supposed to do that.
No, it's okay. It's fine. I had teased this the other day, and this is on a prosperity hen kind of chime or door hanger. And this is very similar to one that is made over in India. And these are often used in a way to bring in prosperity and wealth. And the goal for this, and it in normal legend, the hens are supposed to represent, wealth, being able to be well fed, something that maybe is only available to people who have some sort of wealth for those hens. However, this one is made with stars, which we particularly loved because it helps us to remember to reach for the stars, reach for those goals, those intentions of abundance and prosperity. And we gorgeous representation of something to hold in your house, hang up in your house, at a doorway, someplace where you see it all the time, to remember to constantly be growing and putting your brain and your intentions and your thoughts towards getting that abundance and prosperity in your life. So we thought these were really neat. These are $17.99.
Yep.
And they're nice and beautiful, handmade.
Available on the website right now. And like she mentioned, the typical practice is to have these shaped as hens, but we kind of like the star version. because, like Sarah said, it allows us to think about shooting for the stars, and it reminds us to do so. So,
Yeah.
beautiful. They're available now.
Okay, we talked about pyrite the other day on some of our videos on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook and Instagram. And we have a couple versions of pyrite in our shop, but one that is really interesting that we have are actually pyrite tumbles. And you don't see a lot of pyrite tumbles. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I got you.
All right.
I can't talk that much.
These are really cool and they're really hefty. But pyrite, you may also know it as fool's gold. And these right here are not the cubic shape that you would normally see pyrite in, but they are tumbled. So it is really nice to put in your pocket to remind you again of all the things we've been talking about, intentionally manifesting for your life, working towards those goals, trying to remember to work hard, slowly, thoughtfully towards the goals that you have for wealth, for abundance.
Would you like, can I show them?
Yes, show the normal
So this
shape
is how pyrite generally grows. And most of the time, they don't tumble them out because you lose so much material. But
these are really
if you can
nice
see
to
these
hold.
side by side, you can see the difference. So, yeah.
Pyrite also attracts wealth to you. So you can think about it as when it's in your pocket, attracting money towards yourself, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a reminder to focus on attracting things to you that are beneficial in the process of whatever you're manifesting.
Okay. We also have a piece of pyrite, and this one is fantastic. We have one that is this shape in particular. However, we have other ones that we can sell as well, but we wanted to stick this one onto our website first. This one is so gorgeous.
So like I mentioned, so go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Like I mentioned, they don't spin out or polish out, sphere out a lot of pyrite because so much of the material is lost in the process. And this is a wonderful example that we had carved specifically for our shop because they were super hard to find and I really wanted some. So you can see the sphere and the wonderful inside patterns that the cubic shapes form. So a beautiful piece, absolutely wonderful, absolutely rare. Like Sarah mentioned, we have 4, I believe.
We have several, but this one is the only one that's on the website right now. We thought this one was an incredible specimen just because it has that half sphere look to it. And then half of it is this raw, chunky, very cubic shape in here. So we thought this was really cool. This one is on the website, oakanamethystboutique.com. And this one is $109.99, which I think is pretty incredible. This guy is hefty. Do you remember how much it weighed when we weighed it earlier today? It was like half a kilogram.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah, definitely about a pound, pound and a half almost. So,
yeah.
All right. The next thing that we want to showcase, tiger's eye.
We're going to do tiger's eye?
Yeah, let's do tiger's eye.
All right.
So tiger's eye is often known for its good and how it draws luck to you, but it also is an incredible prosperity stone. You can see one, it's got that gold color, which is often linked to prosperity, but it also has these really gorgeous growth layers. And when we have these growth layers, it reminds us that we are going to steadily and systematically grow our abundance as we continue to work towards our goals and those intentions.
Yeah, it's also a stone of personal power, reminding us that whatever we do in our journey, trying to manifest whatever we want, just to remember that we do have the power to make it happen. And that's one of the most important things to remember. So personal power, Tiger's Eye's linked to that. And it's amazing.
And they are $4.99 on
Yeah.
the website.
Yes.
OakenAmethystBoutique.com. These are $4.99. And I'm sorry, we forgot to mention moss agate, pyrite, the Tiger's Eye. Those are all $4.99 on the website. So you could even get one of each, and then that way you have a whole abundance and prosperity collection that you can use at home to help you to attract that towards yourself and use in rituals and towards intentions of growing your wealth.
Yes. And just want to drop one more thing in here. If you don't know, we hand select each specimen, either myself or Sarah, at the geologist. So these are the highest quality, the most authentic that you can find. And the most unique.
All right. Let's go with a traditionally kind of big in China, jade. Jade is a green stone, which again, green,
Yep.
gold, those are
Abundance,
the colors that go
prosperity.
along with prosperity and abundance. But jade is known in Chinese culture to attract that wealth. And here we have some amazingly beautiful green jade pieces.
But not
see.
just to attract wealth, long-term wealth. Sorry, it's been used to attract long-term wealth instead of the,
There we go. Maybe.
maybe.
I pulled away. All right, there we go.
No worries.
Yeah, there we go. That green jade. Now these ones are actually $3.99.
They're a little smaller.
They are.
They are authentic, hand chosen by us. One of Oak and Amethyst's promise to be as authentic as we can be.
Yes, those are gorgeous.
Okay, so I think we have.
Yeah, go for it. Aragonite. We have an aragonite specimen, and I'll let you talk about this one. I've been talking a lot.
Aragonite. Let's see if we can get it down here. Ooh, look at that. Look at this crystalline structure. And as I mentioned earlier, each one of these crystals and stones have a purpose when it comes to manifesting prosperity. And the purpose of aragonite is to remember to structure what you're doing appropriately. As you structure your want, your goal to manifest, it's important to remember that you do that in the appropriate way. Look at that. And this shows both colors of aragonite. It has this light teal and this wonderful rusty brown. And this one is available on the website right now.
$64.99.
$64.99. And usually these are found in like baseball shapes. But this one is actually, if you can see right there, it's been two specimens have been fused together right here down the center.
Naturally.
Yeah. So aragonite.
I love how this
structure.
piece, with the structure that it has, I love how this piece really shows you that these specimens take so long to form in the earth. I mean, the minerals, how much they have to go through, the pressure, the intensity, just the intense time it takes to create these.
The time.
And that reminds us so much of how we build our wealth and prosperity. So over time, you have to allow it to rise and to grow, and you have to really work towards it. And it is just really good, a good symbol to remind us of that it doesn't always come quickly and easily. We have to help everything grow when it comes to our abundance and prosperity. So these are a good reminder to show us that it's just a little bit at a time, little layers at a time that allow us to grow that wealth over a period. So
Yeah.
I love that symbolism of that.
Prosperity takes time and patience.
Absolutely. All right, our last, we have a couple more things. Let's go with garden quartz. Well, no, let's go with clear quartz. There's a reason for my madness. All right, clear quartz is an amplification. Well, yeah. All right, this is an amplification stone. And the reason we thought this was really cool for our prosperity and abundance is because clear quartz tends to amplify things for us, which means that when we put it with another stone, it increases that other stone's abilities. So if you were to put this next to in with either jade or tiger's eye or the moss agate, you're amplifying its abilities.
Amplification and clarity. So clearly seeing your goals and amplifying your intention.
And I think these ones, with the fact that they are all tumbled out, are really, really good for meditating. And I think if you held this in one hand and your moss agate in the other hand, and you see yourself growing that wealth for yourself, I think that it would be a really important and great ritual to kind of work on when you are trying to grow that for yourself. But these, again, are $4.99. And you saw in one of them that there was a little bit of a rainbow. So, and Mark said, good point about prosperity taking time, just like forming crystals. It's so hard to wait, though. That's so true. But I think a little bit at a time is a really important thing to remember. It's not all going to come at once, and it is so hard to wait, but that's okay. All right. The last item that we have is a clear quartz with what's inside.
This one's about creating environments where prosperity can thrive. That's what this stone is used for in manifesting prosperity and abundance. And you can see these beautiful inclusions. And once again, it looks like organic matter inside, or even a terrarium. We get that a lot from people saying they look like terrariums, but it's actually just inclusions of different minerals. And we call these garden quartz, but another name for them is lodolite.
Yes. And so these are nice small spheres that you can use and put in your pocket. Yeah. You can clearly put them anywhere where you're meditating or where you can see them every day, a windowsill, whatever you desire to put this. It fits anywhere, which I think is really great. Now, we do have some larger pieces, some really unique pieces that are in the shop, and they also work just as well, but we thought these were a perfect size. They're about 35 millimeters.
Yes. I'm going to show off this one.
But they have really interesting inclusions inside of them. And these ones are $24.99 on oakandamethystboutique.com.
And you can see this beautiful window of clear quartz. It allows you to peer into the stone.
And that's why I wanted to do clear quartz before we did this one, because again, we have that quartz that's amplifying that growth, that
Thank you, Rachel. They are absolutely gorgeous. And we are very happy that you were able to find one today.
oh yeah, she had a beautiful piece.
Definitely.
And she put hers on a sphere stand that lights up, which I thought was really
Yeah.
cool.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Which we do have available as well. Just we'll have to put them on the website.
That's true.
Yeah.
We do have a lot available. So come down and check it all out. There's a lot more in the shop. All right, I'm going to show you one last large specimen. Look at that. Look how big. And this is lodolite or garden quartz. See that rainbow trapped inside right there? Look at that. And as we spin it, you can see what looks like organic material, but just inclusions of other minerals. Really beautiful. And I'm going to spin this around a little quicker so you can kind of see. And then you can see the rainbows trapped inside.
I
One of my
also,
favorites. Sorry.
oh no, you're fine. I also was going to mention, I love garden quartz because for me, it feels very grounded. Feels like a very grounding stone. And I think that that's important when we're talking about abundance and prosperity too. You need to feel like you are grounded when it comes to that. You can't go and wish for $1 million tomorrow and expect it to come to you. You have to, like we've talked about, intentionally grow, really practice trying to prosperity for yourself.
Yeah.
And in doing so, you need to remember to stay grounded. Can't think that you're going to have so much coming towards you just because you're wishing for it. Again, manifestation is not magic. It is aligning yourself with what you need and want in the universe and practicing, creating a focused, intentional practice to create this wealth, abundance, and prosperity for yourself.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind as we're showing you all these things. They are going to help you remember to do these practices, not just get it all for you right away, like in the next day.
Which I really do like the garden quartz. I appreciate the beauty, but just the reminder of creating environments where abundance can thrive is absolutely a wonderful reminder. I love it. All right.
All right, let's kind of go back through some of the things that we just talked about. And if anybody has, it does look like a snow globe. You're so right, Victoria. Thank you.
Ooh, yeah.
It
Can we get
does.
a close shot again? I love that. Yeah. Let's get one more close shot. Ooh, look at the snow falling on mountains, right?
Now, if we just had a garden quartz that wasn't in hydro, could you imagine?
And if you don't know what an anhydro is, it's a crystal that has water trapped inside.
All right. I do want us to kind of go back through each of these items so that we can remind people what it is that we have available on our website. Again, we're at oakandamethystboutique.com, and that is where you're going to find all of these items, and you're going to be able to either have them shipped to you, especially if you're from out of town. But we also have the feature where you can choose to pick these items up in the shop if you'd like. So if you want to purchase
True.
them online and then come and pick them up a week later when you have the availability, you are more than welcome to do that. We think that that's a great option. That way you can snag the items that you see, because some of these are one of a kind. The pyrite sphere, the aragonite, those are one of a kind. So if you want to get those,
Well, each garden quartz sphere
that's true.
is so unique. Each garden quartz sphere is so unique. They're all one of a kind.
Yeah.
And if you see one you like on the live stream, you can always go ahead and purchase it, stop by the shop, and pick it up.
Yeah. Pick out the one that you like the best.
And
come in and pick it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't remember, oakandamethystboutique.com, that's where you can go to find all of these.
Yes, absolutely. All right, let's go back real quickly. Again, we're working on prosperity and abundance
Oh, yeah.
on our live stream today, especially when it comes to the new year. We all want a little bit extra abundance, a little more prosperity for ourselves. This is one of the moss agate tumbles.
This is about slow, organic prosperity.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the live stream and that you were able to find some information while we were doing it.
Yes.
Sometimes it feels like we're, jumbling over our words, but I'm glad that you guys are able to get some things out of it. It makes us happy to be able to talk to you guys on here. So, and Rachel, we so appreciate you.
Yes, you all are amazing, and we're so happy we get the pleasure of helping you every time you come in, and we share stories about going and digging crystals in Arkansas, and it's absolutely wonderful. And we're excited to hear your story when you go and dig in Arkansas.
All right. So again, this is moss agate. These tumbles are $4.99. These come from our geologist that we work closely with. He has dug these up or gone to the mine himself and then tumbled them himself. So these are nice, beautiful, very unique pieces. It reminds us to really think about growth and continuously growing our wealth as we're going towards abundance and prosperity in the new year.
Yes, this is about prosperity that grows like a forest, not like a fire.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Trying to remember which order we did to begin
I don't
with.
think it matters that much, right?
No,
we can go
no.
through once again. We'll just give little. I'm letting you talk tonight for the most
Okay.
part.
Here we have our citrine points. And
Excuse me.
these are beautiful little raw pieces. And they have such gorgeous golden yellow coloring to them. And these are symbols of abundance and prosperity. They have that golden yellow color, which is often associated with those. And again, you can meditate with these, put them on a space that makes you think every time you look at it that you are working towards the goal of becoming more prosperous in your life.
Yes.
And I did a TikTok video actually about an abundance bowl, a prosperity bowl that I do at my house. And I actually just posted today how I renew that every month. And one of the main things that I do have in that bowl is a citrine point. So this is something that you can do as well. Go back and watch my video on TikTok.
Yep.
Realize what that ritual looks like, and then come and get your materials for that ritual here at our shop.
Yes, and like she mentioned, it is a motivational stone, and it's about motivation through optimism, because this stone is a stone of joy.
Yes, the more optimistic you are
Right.
about your circumstances, the more you're going to
You're
look
welcome.
towards the things that make you more joyous and happy, and
Yes.
that are going, if you have a positive outlook, you're going to get positive things that are attracted to you, right?
Very much so.
So, and I think having a positive attitude in a workplace
Yes.
will also get you further, because you're going to be able to show how much of a good worker you are, how happy you are to be there, and your boss will see that, and in turn might give you a raise because they see what a great job you're doing. So I think that also works for that point too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about spreading positivity and optimism in your environment and letting it radiate out. And just that alone can change who you're around and who you're with and make everyone a better person.
Yeah, absolutely. And in speaking of our citrine points, we also have these beautiful citrine bracelets. And I don't think I mentioned the price before. These are $12.99. And these are so beautiful.
That's not bad, because this is AAA grade citrine. So this is the best you're going to find. They're 8mm. They're all roughly the same size for a medium-ish wrist.
I have one of these at the house. Actually, Mark and I both put on our citrine bracelets the other day.
We did.
On accident. We put them on at the same time. But we often wear items like this so that we can attract positivity and attract abundance towards ourselves and our business as well. So this is definitely an amazing piece of jewelry for you to own. And again, $12.99. These are very, very beautiful.
Not bad. $12.99 for an authentic, not dyed citrine bracelet.
Oh,
For
yes.
$12.99.
Yes, these are authentic pieces.
Very much so. Joy, abundance through optimism. Keep that in mind.
All right, let's go back and look at pyrite. Pyrite pieces we have here. We have the cubed pieces as well in our shop, but we also have these tumbles. And these tumbles are pure pyrite, really nice and smooth. They have that gorgeous sheen to them. And these will remind us that we are looking towards the gold, the prosperity. You know, when we hold these, we can remind ourselves that we are trying to grow that goal. Again, you can always have this in your pocket when you go shopping, reminding yourself that you don't want to get the extra things that you just see and kind of the impulse buys. You'll pull this out of your pocket and be like, oh, yeah, I don't want to make that impulse buy because I want to grow my wealth.
Yes.
So definitely something to consider putting in your pocket for just that reason.
Yes.
We just can't even go to the store together because it's awful. I just choose not to go.
It's a reminder to earn prosperity rather than have it, thrown in your lap.
Yeah.
So that's important to keep in mind.
Yes, absolutely.
Pyrite is the big one for that.
It was once known as fool's gold.
Yeah.
I made a video about that the other day when we were younger. You may have bought a piece and called it fool's gold, but this is actually pyrite. And here is our half sphere, half raw piece of pyrite that has these little tiny cubes all inside of it. And it is so cool.
Yes.
This piece will always remind you to try to attract prosperity and abundance by continuously seeing.
Don't be scared to go out and earn your wealth, right?
Yeah.
Earn your prosperity. Work hard to gain it. It's always more meaningful that way.
Yes. And this piece right here is $109.99, and you can display it in so many different ways.
Yeah, you can display it as a sphere. If you flip it over, it'll look like a solid sphere. You can kind of see it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then you flip it the other way, it can look like a high grade, high quality pyrite specimen. And you could display it, or you could display it half and half.
Yeah. And this one doesn't even need a sphere stand because it kind of sits on its
true.
druzy spots.
And, that's kind of why I like the part polished, part raw stones. We actually have a few at the house because you can display them in so many different ways. People get bored of their surroundings, right? And to have the ability to just walk over and move this around a little bit, a couple pieces, and have it all feel fresh again. And, you don't want to get bored of your surroundings because then you'll get complacent, right? In your prosperity journey and your manifesting journey. So I have one more I wanted to show you. This is the kind of pieces we used to get as a kid. You can kind of see that. That is just kind of the glittery, everyday pyrite. And you can actually see quite a bit of difference in the see the piece, right? Make my scissors. This is the bell.
Can you hear us?
Here, hold on for a second. Yeah, can you hear us, Rachel? Are we good now? Here, let me hop on. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? We're back.
We're
We're back.
Okay, good.
We good, Rachel?
When did we hop off?
I just think it was a few minutes ago.
Okay. All right. So
Thank you.
Prosperity Stars. Sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience. It happens. Technical difficulties.
No, right? That's how you know we're authentic. If it was all like perfect and everything, you'd know it wasn't us.
It's true. All right. So our Prosperity Stars. Reach for the stars, gain your prosperity. It reminds you to stay optimistic about your job, help you to remember to grow that wealth and prosperity and get to work. And yeah, anyway, okay, we're going to move on. These are $17.99, by the way, on oakandamethystboutique.com.
Yes. And if you're not familiar with manifesting or modern manifesting, over the next week, we're going to have some videos kind of explaining certain aspects of manifestation, modern manifestation, not just wishful thinking, but things you can do, things you can focus on to actually manifest prosperity. While we're talking about this, the new year is right around the corner, and we have some amazing videos coming up over the next couple weeks. So just don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and we should have some amazing content for you.
Yes, as he's talking about, growing prosperity in the new year, remember to direct your focus and your path towards growing that abundance and prosperity. It's not going to be handed to you. Stop wishing on New Year's and start growing your abundance and prosperity by putting action to your words. This is all about helping us to remind ourselves to grow our wealth in that way.
It's true.
Yes.
She's right. She's very right. And she usually is. So we're actually teaching ourselves every day more and more and more about this modern manifestation process because we want to be able to help you all. We want to be able to spread it and make our lives better, make the world better, right? That's what it's all about. So like she said, a lot of it has to do with clarity first. You need to have a focus and kind of move on from there. But I have a saying, but I can't remember it right now. And I will get back with you on that. But stay tuned.
Okay. All right. Let's quickly move on to Tiger's Eye. All right. Remember, this is going to help you by... Oh, there we go. Attracting abundance.
What's that red? Is that a little bit of red tiger's eye on there as well?
It looks like it.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Down at the bottom there.
And each piece is so unique.
It really is.
Like we talk about rarity of specimen. Each tumble that we've hand selected is a one-of-a-kind piece.
We really encourage people to come into the shop and feel these for yourself because sometimes you don't know which one is intended for you until you come in and feel them and you're like, ooh, yeah, this one is going to be the one that I hold in my hand and I'm going to rub and keep it in my pocket and use it as a fidget, but also a reminder that I'm going to, work hard and grow my prosperity. Yeah, these are really great. Those are $4.99.
The tiger's eye, right?
Yes. All right. I'm also going to show you the jade.
Confidence and decision making. That's what I wanted to say about the tiger's eye. That's a stone you want that'll help you with that. Help you remember to focus on that.
All right. And what about jade?
Jade?
Yes.
Well, it's been linked to wealth, manifesting wealth for thousands of years. It's an absolutely gorgeous specimen. And we've hand selected these as well from our geologist. Let's see, that's my favorite thing to do. Nice, Rachel.
And these are $3.99 on our
Yes.
website.
Sorry, I lost my train of
No,
thought.
you're good. It's getting late. I was going to try to get through the last few things here
Yeah.
before we kind of. All right, here we have an amplification. This one is going to help us to remember to stay clear in our path. This is our clear quartz tumble.
Yes. Amplification of intention.
Yes. And Rachel just said, going through and holding all the different stones. It's my favorite thing to do. I love that. I love that that's your favorite thing to do. We encourage it. We have a sign in here even that says, please touch and hold all the stones, because we want to make sure that you pick the right ones for you. Some people like the small ones. Some people like the large ones. It's totally a personal choice. So we really encourage people to come in the shop. We have over 3,000 specimens in here, which I think is well, not just 3,000 specimens. We have 3,000 different types of crystals in the shop. That doesn't even include, we probably have 3,000 tumbles alone.
I bet
so
we do.
you really need to come in so that you can feel which one's meant for you.
Yes. Clear quartz. Clarity of intention.
And we talked about that intention today.
We did.
All right, last thing.
Is it the last thing?
Well, two last things. Oh, man. All right.
Two last things.
Two last things. The first one is our aragonite. It reminds us that we need to grow over a long period of time. We are really waiting out as we grow. We're putting the effort into it. We're giving it time. We're giving it energy.
Structure.
We're structuring our efforts so that we can grow that wealth and prosperity. Look at how amazing this piece is. So beautiful. Kind of a steal at $64.99, to be honest. It's hefty. This guy is a hefty piece. This is aragonite. And just these really cool little, I don't even know, little shards almost kind of coming off of this. This is absolutely amazing. And they're so glittery.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all, with that crystal, it's all about structuring your environment. Structuring your environment the appropriate way, which will help you, obtain your goals.
Yeah. All right. Last item. This is officially the last thing that we're going to show you. All right. We have these garden quartz, also known as lodolite pieces. And these are about 5mm sphere. And they have incredible inclusions inside of it with that clear quartz that amplifies its abilities. And again, we're looking at growth. We're looking at giving time to our efforts.
We're also looking
at prosperity.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
We're also looking at creating the right environment, creating the right environment for your prosperity.
These pieces are so cool. Every single one unique. And I think it reminds us that each of us have a unique journey when it comes to our path. I think it's so cool.
Yes.
These pieces are $24.99. We also have ones that are $19.99 in the shop as well that are about the same size. They just don't have as many inclusions in them.
Yeah,
so
I got
give you an example. That one's not too bad.
There's the super duper clear one.
This one.
Okay. All of these are amazing. I don't know which one to grab.
Again, a good reason to come into the shop as well.
There you go. Let's line this up. There we go. You can see that this one is almost as clear as glass, and you can see down into the inside, but there are some inclusions right back here, which you can see that one. And then here's a completely different piece. Looks like a tiny little planet, little ice world. And then here is another absolutely gorgeous clear specimen. but you can see these inclusions of different minerals right there. So we do have many different specimens
Yes.
of the garden quartz.
Yes.
And what did we say? What did we say it was about for manifesting? So it was creating environments where abundance can thrive. That's a good thought when you think of garden quartz.
Yeah. All right. That is the last of the items that we are going to show that are brand new for our website. Again, you can find all of these things. They are now live on oakandamethystboutique.com. You can ask for shipping to another place that maybe you're not within a driving distance of our shop. You can also pick up your order in the shop as well, and hand select which piece you want after you place that order. So that is a good thing about picking them up in the shop.
Yes. Thank you, Rachel.
All right. We hope that we gave you a little bit of insight for manifestation of abundance and prosperity in your life, especially as we get towards the new year. We hope for you that you can find rituals, practices, and things that help you intentionally direct your focus towards creating a true, abundant, and prosperous year.
Ditto.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. We were so excited to continue live streams for you. Don't forget, at the end of every month, the last Saturday of the month, we are going to be having live streams from our shop, Oak and Amethyst. We are also really excited for continuing to add more items to oakandamethystboutique.com. Don't forget to visit us there. We are on TikTok. We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Follow us in all the major platforms. Like, follow, subscribe, all the things to support our small business.
Yes.
We cannot truly do this without all of you guys.
It's true. Very true. Don't forget to comment.
And with special thanks, as always, to Tetra Prime Consulting for continuing to help us with all of our marketing strategies and to help us to grow as a business. So don't forget to check them out as well.
It's true. Thank you to everyone who joined us tonight.
Have a good night.